wanted to do a quick video about being busy and specifically how that can lead to fantastic outcomes. Now, everybody I meet right now is busy. We're all busy. We've all got tons of stuff going on. And interestingly, this video has come because I've had a few coaching calls with clients in different businesses over the last week or so, one in the Veblen Director Program and one in the Guild Investor Network. And in both cases, the individuals I were talking to were very ambitious. They were very driven. They had a lot of it on their plate already, but they were struggling to get to the next level. And what I encouraged them to do was kind of counterintuitive. It was actually to get more busy, to say yes to more things. Now, let me explain why I do this. And this is a strategy that I use. I'm not just being cruel and doing it, telling other people to do it. This is a strategy I use when I get stuck, is I start saying yes to other things. So whether that's a Veblen member taking on a new board role for a company that they're not sure about, or whether it's somebody in the Guild network starting a new networking event to attract investors, even though they've got no spare time at the moment. What these things force you to do is to become what I call unreasonably busy. And unreasonably busy is where it almost stops being fun. You're just taking on too much stuff. You've made too many promises. Now, the reason I encourage you to do that is because it forces you to get very, very good at prioritizing. When you're in that situation, when you've taken on too much, you have to get good at prioritizing. There's actually a lot of stuff that we do that isn't really that valuable. And the one thing that I've noticed with every successful person that I meet is that they are ruthless about the stuff that is high value to them, and everything else gets cut out. And one of the best ways that I find to get myself ruthless is to put myself in that situation of being unreasonably busy. So I have to turn down things. I have to delegate things quickly. I have to get stuff done. It's that whole adage of if you want something done, give it to a busy person. It works. So get busy, take on extra things. That forces you to prioritize, but it also forces you to start thinking intelligently about leverage. So if you're busy and you've got a bunch of things that have to be done, you now need to think, well, how do I get those things done? You could do delegation, you could do outsourcing, maybe you look at intellectual property. I'll give you an example on the intellectual property. One of the questions that I get lots and lots is about how to raise capital, and I've had this for years and years. I found myself answering that same question over and over again, so I wrote an article for a publication, and then when people asked me, I could just send them that article. Even further, I outsourced that work to a virtual assistant so that every time she saw that question come up in LinkedIn, she would just post that article. So these are the things that you kind of get forced into when you're unreasonably busy. So if you're feeling like you're at a plateau, if you're feeling a little bit stuck, that would be my advice. Probably don't want to hear it, but get unreasonably busy. Have fun with it.